Okay, I'm leaving the campground. I'm excited and want to head for Bryce Canyon. So I dumped my trash and off I'm going. I find there's no internet service where I was camping. My son texted me to ask me if I was arrived, but I couldn't respond. So as soon as I get some internet service, I'll respond to him. Beautiful trees. No paddleboarding today. That's okay. I was just tired last night. I did get enough rest though. I went to bed early and woke up early, but I'm sure I probably had at least 10 hours sleep. I realized on this trip that I'm taking way too much stuff for my short camping trips. So I will lighten the load. Not going to take as much stuff, but I had a beautiful morning. Temperature was just perfect. I enjoyed it. It was very relaxing. I'm not heartbroken about not paddleboarding. That lake is pretty flat. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of character to it. And pretty much all I can see is paddling against the wind and then drifting back. I don't see a lot of exploring there, so I'm not heartbroken about not paddleboarding. Look at all that lava rock. I tried something last night. I tried downloading my camera to my laptop. I brought my laptop with me so that I can empty the camera memory, because I'm hoping for a lot more beautiful scenery pictures there at Bryce Canyon, and I don't want to run out of memory. I've done that with my phone already once. Cheeseman Ridge Overlook, elevation 10,460. This is the trail, Sunset Trail. That's doesn't look like that long, I guess. 0.5 mile. But it's high altitude. 10,350. Point Supreme Overlook. That's where you'd be hiking to. But let's take a look at the overlook here. Look at that, beautiful. This isn't too far from my campsite. All right, let's get back on the road. I am seeing a lot of roads that turn off, go down here and there. I have no idea if those are places a person can boondock or not. That was one right there. I don't see any signs about limits, like 14-day limits. I don't see any signs. Haven't seen one sign about that on this whole trip so far. I guess I'll go back to where the visitor center is, see if I have service there. Navajo Lake formed by lava. Now that looks interesting to paddleboard on, but I don't see a way down. Quite a few campgrounds in this area. Be fun to explore if you just like camping in a relaxed atmosphere with construction nearby. Oh well, what are you gonna do? 289, I think. That's where we're going. I am on Highway 14, heading for 89, and then left on 89, right on 12. You see all these trails and campsites. You want to check them out, all of them, but there's just not enough time. Still feel I need to pick up some ice, because I want to make me some iced tea. Plus I'll need a little more for my cooler, because my blocks of ice I made are melted. I'm on 89 now, took a left on 89. It's 38 miles to Bryce Canyon. There. I can start seeing the Red Canyon, Red Mountains, part of Bryce. Going through a little town. Wonder if I can get ice here. I take a look. I stopped off at this little place, and it's homemade breakfasts, rooms. Wamper Cottage Bed and Breakfast. Let's see if I can get some ice. That's all I got. Well, I got my ice, but it wasn't at that little place. They didn't have any ice. I got a Sinclair gas station. A little tiny one. That was a cute little place, though. Kind of wanted to look around it. Oh, I'm excited, though. I don't know what I'm going to do first. Check-in time, I don't think is until 2. I'll have to double check that. So I'll have to explore a little bit. Not really feeling hungry at the moment. I'm taking a right on 12 now. And now I'm really close. East 12, about 17 miles. Scenic Byway 12, All American Road. All right, I gotta get my camera out. Biloxi National Forest, and we're just entering the Red Canyon. This is where we came from over here. We're gonna have beautiful scenery, no doubt. And just a little bit further in the canyon, I just entered it. And look at the change. This is going to be the time of day that everybody and their mother is going to be coming up here. Bryce Canyon National Park is still 14 miles away. Oh my God, it's too beautiful. I'm just going to take my time because I really think my check-in time is at 2. So I want to enjoy the canyon. Oh my God, this is beautiful. This is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I gotta take pictures. Oh my God. So pretty. I just love it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, it's hard to get video without cars in it. Trying, but... Okay, so this is not Bryce Canyon Visitor Center. This is Red Canyon Visitor Center. I still got to get my passport book stamped. I picked up a magnet, went to the restroom and made myself some iced tea, picked up some maps, so I'm ready to go. Cute little place, helpful little lady there. This is so fun. I don't know why I'm having so much fun doing this, but basically I'm just like driving around in these beautiful scenic places. But I'm enjoying it so much. And Red Canyon is not in your passport book, I found out. But you can still stamp. I guess there's places that you can do that. Maybe they were added later. I'm not sure. You can see that trail to the right. Looks like a nice little trail, doesn't it? I think people can take e-bikes on there. Look at this little arch. Awesome. Look at another arch. Very cool. Perfect. I don't know if those are man-made. Probably man-made. That's still cool. Okay, so I'm going to be taking a right here to Bryce Canyon. I only got about 11 minutes or 11 miles or something like that to go. .63 south. I'm going to the North Bryce Canyon campground. Bryce Canyon National Park, United States Department of Interior National Park Service. Yay, we're here. got this nifty little thing that I can put my pass in. And hang on my windshield. They gave it to me at Cedar Break, although I wasn't staying there. It was so nice.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good, thank you.
Thank you. How far is North Campground?
Bottom of the hill to the left, just
Okay.
right there.
Perfect.
Right.
Visitor Center. Yay! Another stamp. I'm close to my campground, but I don't think check-in. I'll have to check. I don't think check-in's till 2. Somebody else still might be in there. I don't want to be in a hurry to leave this place. There's too much to see. Number 2, Visitor Center. Okay, so I got my book stamped. Bought me a Bryce magnet. That was a hard decision because I haven't really looked around yet. And they had a lot of magnets. Most of the time they don't have that many magnets. And then they had a place to fill up my water bottles, which I used to make my tea, so I took advantage of that and filled up my bottles. So I have more water. I've got water, but a lot of it's probably warm. Apparently you can park across over here and take the shuttle, which I may be doing tomorrow. Today, I don't know if I'll do it today or not. Maybe. North Campground full. I'm one of the full people. Yay! I made it. Register here. Okay, how do you register? Let's find out. Okay. All it said was that I can occupy my site. I'm glad I stopped by the register place where you have your fee envelopes. I didn't want to see the camp host. And I checked my email, make sure I was in 97, and I am. Unfortunately, I don't like that spot very much, but it is what it is. And I'm glad I stopped there to read the rules, because you cannot hang your hammock anywhere, which sort of sucks for me. But actually, this place looks like I have no shade anyway, so it's not that important. So, here we go. Now if I can find my way back. I think I'm going to go all the way to the end till I see the 70s again. Looks like they're doing some kind of work around here. D-loop? Yeah, that's where I'm at, D-loop. There's a bathroom there. I wonder if they have showers. They might. I think they do. It seems to me I read they do. Oh yeah, that's it. I did this before, didn't I? It'd be nice if they had little signs before the road. All right. 91, 92, 93. Bathrooms right here. That's not far at all. And there I am. Mostly in the sun. Check-in time was at 12 actually, so it's 12:14 now, and check-in time is at 12 and check-out time is 11:30, so I'm doing all right. That's it for now. Now I gotta set up. Okay, I got my tent set up. I don't have a lot of shade here and I want to eat. So I'm not gonna stay here to eat. I'm gonna find me a shady picnic area. I got some chicken and a biscuit to eat. I don't remember what I have, but I know I have that. I'm looking forward to it. See if their picnic area has any shade. Looks like I got a little shade here. Couple of benches. Let's eat. Well, I stopped off at the picnic area, had myself a lunch, was thoroughly enjoying myself and reading the map to see what I was going to do next and what I'm going to do tomorrow morning. And I got chased away by some hornets who loved the smell of my raspberry iced tea. So I at least got to eat before they started invading my tea. So now let's go check out the shuttle service. It would be kind of nice to take the shuttle to Sunset Point or Bryce Point. I'm not sure which. I don't know how far it is, how long it is, and when the shuttles stop, I don't want to miss it because it's a pretty good hike. I think it's like an 8-mile hike back. And I don't want to carry that much water with me because I don't have my water bladder. I'm just going to be able to carry a couple of containers of water. I am walking the rim. It is the most beautiful sight I have ever seen. Just gorgeous. And I think this rim was only a mile walk. And I think it takes you to Sunset Point. I took the shuttle here. And I thought this would be a good starter point. And then I'll see what I want to do tomorrow. Oh my God, though. This is so gorgeous. I am certainly glad I came. Nice little trail. Easy for somebody like me that's out of shape. Still brought plenty of water. Look at that trail down there. Must be one of the trails. I don't know which one. It's hard for me to remember everything. Alright, now I gotta go up this. So instead of having you listen to my hard breathing, I'm gonna turn it off. over there. I walked. I walked from that point there. I don't know how long I've walked. But I can't imagine it being much farther. This is not a bad trail. You don't have to be in perfect condition to do this one. A couple of high points, but it's switchbacks, so it's not for very long. You go up a little bit, then you go down, zigzag, and that makes it easy. So the shuttle runs till like 8:10 p.m. or something like that today. But on September 26th or September 27th, it stops running at 6 something p.m. So I can stay out here till 8. Well, maybe I don't want to push it. It's a long walk back if I miss the shuttle. Well, my camera batteries died, so I'm going to use my phone. I'm sure the camera is much better for pictures and video and sound, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Look how close. Okay, that was Inspiration Point. Let's head back. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get here early enough to check out the area, get the maps, and hopefully do a mild hike. So I got here about 1 o'clock, which is really quite late to do a hike. But it's 3 now. The shuttle bus just left. I guess they come every 20 minutes. Man, if I could drive up here every weekend, I would. I was gonna stop here and take the shuttle back. The Sunset Point is only a half mile. So guess what? I'm going. The next spot's supposed to be Sunset Point, but this looks kind of beautiful itself, doesn't it? Oh man, I made it. Sunset Campground, anyway. My last night at the campsite at Bryce Canyon. I did a 1.5 mile walk along the rim. Loved it. Took lots of pictures. It was so fun. And beautiful, beautiful. The video is not as good as the being here in real life. I tested my video on the camera and on my phone, and I think the colors on my phone came out better than the camera. I'm not quite sure. I put up I'm in the North Campground in Bryce Canyon, not very far from the visitor center. I put up these covers because the campground is even crowded today. Every site seems to be full and kind of close. So I wanted the covers up for privacy. I'm going to have that tonight. But, I feel safe and everything. It's not a big deal. I don't mind people around. People are good. But this is a very nice place, and this campground's close to the visitor center and the shuttle. So I grabbed the shuttle to go to Bryce Point, and then I started my hike for 1.5 miles along the rim and ended up at Sunset Point at the end, and then took the shuttle back to the visitor center, got my car, and went back to the campground. This has been a very fun trip. I have a passport book. I got it stamped 3 times. One at Cedar Break, just because I was passing through and stopped off at the visitor center. And I thought I was someplace. And then I noticed they had a stamp and a passport book, and so I got it stamped. Took a few pictures there. I didn't see a whole lot to look at and take pictures, just like this one spot. And so I took a few pictures there. And then Red Canyon, I thought, was the entrance to Bryce Canyon. Very beautiful when you go through there, but it's also a very small, short thing. I got my passport book stamped there too, although they're not in the passport book. They do have the stamp, and they sell the passport books. I have a feeling they came in later. The passport book was probably printed before. But I stamped there and got a magnet because it was very beautiful. The very short period that I got in. It's like a tease for Bryce Canyon. And then I got to Bryce Canyon Visitor Center, and of course I got my stamp there and my magnet. So 3 stamps in 2 days. That is awesome. I am happy with that. I had a great day. I'm ready to settle down, go to bed. Tomorrow I'll probably, I'm going to look at maybe, I heard of a 4-mile hike. I think it was a Navajo Loop. I'm not sure. But I'm going to check it out tomorrow, and I just may do it before I head back home. So we'll see what happens. And this is my van. I got both of the fans going. I notice a lot of the campgrounds. I've run into about 3 campgrounds lately. This is because I've been paying attention more to the rules lately. Don't hang your hammocks. This one is one of them too. So there's a lot of trees here, but I can't hang my hammock. And that's all right. I don't want to be laying out there with all these people around anyway, with their dogs and their kids and stuff. But I got my tent up, and I put everything in there that I carry with me. Mostly the paddle board. That is a big item that sits normally here and sits about this high. And then my coolers I put in there, and my propane stuff. That's all I put in there, just till tomorrow morning, and then I'll pack it all up again and head out. So I'm gonna head for bed. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.